Welcome to the 2024 Australian Christian College Distance Education Celebration Assembly. Today we celebrate the effort and achievement of our students, as well as the commitment of parents and supervisors who have made distance education possible for students at home. We meet today with a spirit of thanksgiving and celebration for all that God has provided to and through our community. Throughout this celebration assembly, I ask that you demonstrate the formal respect that you would pay to a physical attendance in such an event as this, even though you are at home in your homes. This is an important opportunity for your family to not only acknowledge students who are receiving awards, but also to create a culture of honour towards our college community. Although we will not hear you, I invite you to join us shortly as we sing the Australian National Anthem and the college song. Students receiving recognition and awards in today's celebration assembly will be honoured by having their names read aloud and shown on the screen as each award category is presented. The award certificates for all students named in this celebration assembly will be delivered by mail in the coming week. Today's assembly is being presented as a live stream, and the recording will remain here on YouTube for you to share and replay at any time afterwards. As we commence, we affirm that we gather in the presence of the God of all nations, on land that He gave in stewardship to the Darug people as original inhabitants. And we are thankful for their role in this story of this place in times past, and we invoke God's grace for the future to enable us to work towards reconciliation in all our relationships. Would you please be upstanding and join us in singing the National Anthem and College Song? Following this, I will return to give my Head of Distance Education address.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea, our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair. O great God of highest heaven, occupy my lowly heart. Own it all and reign supreme. Conquer every rebel power. Let no vice or sin remain that resist your holy war. You have loved and purchased me, make me yours forevermore. Help me now to live a life that's dependent on your grace. Keep my heart and guard my soul from the evils that I face. You are worthy to be praised with my every thought and deed. O great God of highest heaven, glorify your name through me. You are
thank you, students, staff, parents, and friends, for joining us today. I have a few thoughts to share with you all that I hope will be an encouragement. As you can see, this is a brick. Is one brick important? It is when you put 1,000 of them together to build a house. 1,000 bricks in a pile is one big pile, but 1,000 bricks in the right place can make a house. In a similar way, some people might think that kindergarten doesn't matter and that year 6 doesn't matter because they think that year 10, year 11 and 12 are the most important times at school. But I think that the little things do matter because when you put them together, they become big things. How we use every year, every term, every week, and every day actually matters because you are building your life. We all have some great days and some not so great days, and unexpected things can come along. But as lifelong learners, our attitude and effort towards everything we attempt really matters. This is because it contributes to who we are and how we connect with the world that we are part of. How we respond to challenges and disappointments really matters too. Hopefully your family is there with you and for you, encouraging you each day. But even they let us down sometimes. One of the parables that Jesus told many years ago, recorded in the Bible, was about wisely building our lives. In the parable of the two builders, Jesus teaches the importance of building a house on solid ground. And by this, he's talking about building our lives. Maybe you know the story, with one house built in a spectacular spot on the beach and another house built up on a rock like a lighthouse. When everything's going well and life is great, a weak or shaky foundation won't be obvious, and the beach house looks ideal. But how often is everything going great? In the real world, stress, anxiety, challenges, and struggles come at us almost daily, if not hourly. And those are the times when the winds are howling and the rain is beating down on our house. Those are also the times when we will become most aware of how firm and secure our foundation is, or isn't. Just like we depend on our parents for literally everything and trust them to care for us, Jesus invites us to depend on Him in everything. In this parable, Jesus identifies 3 threats to our house: rains, floods, and winds. What might those things look like in our everyday lives? Rains can range from a depressing drizzle to a raging storm with terrifying thunder and lightning. And we can think of these things like everyday troubles of life. Some are small and persistent and annoying, while others can be overwhelming. Floods can also be a dangerous and life-threatening disaster where we are in real danger of being swept off our feet and drowned. We can think of these serious times like when we need others to help us survive or even rescue us. Winds can also be mild or dangerous. Just like the power of words that are spoken, they have great power to either build up or tear down. The words that beat against us, the mean and tough things other people say, or maybe worst of all, the negative things we say or think to ourselves all day long. Jesus tells us that hearing and doing His words will empower us to withstand these forces. He promises that the houses built on His wisdom and promises will not fall. The parable also says that our houses will not even be shaken. Now that is a firm foundation. But what if you realize that your house is in danger? The brilliant news that Jesus gives is that it is never too late or too disastrous to call on him for a rescue and renovation. He makes all things new, even when there is no other way. The reason I'm sharing this story and talking about bricks is that as time goes by, we all build our lives, and it is something important to pause and think about. As I was preparing for this assembly, I had the realization that when I started 5 years ago as the head of distance education, there were 10 little babies who I had never met, but who have now finished kindergarten as the first class in DE. Before they started kindergarten, those 5 years involved learning to pilot their body, eat, sleep, and talk. After the first day at school, the next 13 years in school are a crucial time for each of us to learn how to understand the world we live in. These are all years of building the foundation of our life. Kindergarten students have been learning that there is an important part for them to play as they build their life, without their parents doing everything. On the other end, some Year 10s are launching out from school and into training or work, and Year 12 have now finished school. They are realizing that only the first part of their life has been built, and there's much more to come. In the kindergarten class, we've seen them grow and change in their confidence and personalities this year. From their initial reluctance to their teacher, talk to their teacher on camera and hide behind their mum or dad, to now where they are confident and excited to chat with their teacher. Actually, maybe that isn't only kindergarten who feel like that. Here at Australian Christian College, our goal is to help you build a life of confidence and quality so you can flourish as well as endure the rains, floods, and winds that come along in life. It is a unique privilege for us to partner with your family in helping you learn through distance education. We are now at the end of another year of significant impact and growth, with over 900 students right through from kindergarten to Year 12 HSC. 2024 in distance education was our first year for kindergarten and our second for Year 12. We continue to establish live connection opportunities through Class Connect, Chapel, Jolt, and live tutorials. We introduce stage coordinators for well-being and an elite pursuits program for students who balance school with other goals. I am grateful for our class mentors and teachers as they continue to look for ways to bless and guide their students as they establish their foundations in life and learning. I'm so appreciative of the course builders who invest so richly into creating DE lessons and recordings. I'm also thankful to each student's parents and supervisors for choosing and enabling them to access their learning through distance education. In today's assembly, we congratulate a selection of students with award certificates as representatives of our classes and what we have all achieved together and individually. I'm so glad that you have been on the journey with us this year in distance education and look forward to the adventure that next year will bring. Whether you receive an award today or not, I encourage you to be brave, be strong, be determined, and do your best with every opportunity that is before you. Winning an award is an honor, so let's show our appreciation towards those mentioned today. And perhaps afterwards, you can give a pulse gratitude to someone else who comes to mind that you want to encourage. Today we will be presenting awards to both primary and secondary distance education students across a number of categories, including academic excellence, endeavour, sports awards, completion certificates for kindergarten and Year 6 cohorts, first in course awards to our Year 11 students, Head of Distance Education Encouragement Awards, and announcing our college ducks. Before we begin the primary awards, we'll take a moment to hear from a primary student about their experiences in distance education this year.
Hi, my name is Charlotte and I'm in Year 6 and I've been doing distance education for 4 years. The highlight of my year was that I was able to travel to America for 6 weeks, but I was still able to keep up with my schoolwork. Distance education gave me the flexibility of being able to work ahead, learn new things at my own pace, and complete my schoolwork in a different country. Distance education can be challenging because there aren't any other kids nearby when I'm doing my schoolwork. This makes it hard to know whether I'm progressing at the same pace as other kids. But at the end of the day, all that really matters is that I'm doing my best. My tip for other distance education students would be to start assessments early so that you have enough time to complete it without getting stressed. I also think it's important to talk to your family about anything that worries you because it's easy to get overwhelmed. Overall, I've had an amazing year and I'm looking forward to the new challenges of starting high school.
Well, thank you, Charlotte, for sharing those reflections with us today. To start, we will present our primary awards across 2 key areas: academic excellence and endeavour. Academic excellence awards are presented to students who have displayed the highest level of academic achievement and excellence across a range of subjects. Our endeavour awards are presented to students who demonstrate the qualities of tenacity, grit, and resilience in their studies, presenting an attitude of diligence and sustained effort at all times. These awards will be announced by our primary class mentors. To begin, I would now like to invite Mrs. Emily Peasley to announce the Stage 1 award recipients.
Before I begin with my awards, it is my privilege to now recognise each of our inaugural kindergarten students in distant education. Today, I have brought along our special friend, Milo the monkey. Milo was an important part of our English lessons at the start of the year when we were learning to read, and I am sure he is so proud of each one of you and how far you have come. Miller, Catalan Masters, Anthony Crawford, Darwood Alkir, Caleb Lee Gunawan, Heidi Lenz, Selena Pascazzi, John Smith, Darius Tran, Henry Walker, Isaiah Welcome. Congratulations to these students and may God bless them as they continue in primary school. Now I am delighted to announce the award recipients in early stage 1 and stage 1 for academic excellence and endeavour. In kindergarten, the award recipients are, for academic excellence, Darius Tran, and academic endeavour, Caleb Lee Gunawan. In year 1, the award recipients are, for academic excellence, Braided Richardson, and for endeavour, Louisa Swanepoel. In year 2, the award recipients are, for academic excellence, Charlotte Taylor, and for endeavour, Andrew Borb. I extend my congratulations to each one of these students. I would like to now invite Miss Janet Dawson to announce the Stage 2 award recipients.
It is my honour to announce the recipients in Stage 2 for academic excellence and endeavour. In Year 3, the award recipients are, for academic excellence, James Capizzi and Lara Solomon, and the Endeavour Awards are for Eli Larsenese and Harlow French. In Year 4, The award recipients are, for academic excellence, Beatrice Tran and Mohammed Shahir Durrani. And the Endeavour Awards go to Grace Parisi and Lucy Weston. I extend my congratulations to each of my students, and I would now like to invite Mr. Norm Fitzgerald to announce the Stage 3 award recipients.
It is my pleasure to announce the recipients in Stage 3 for Academic Excellence and Endeavour. In Year 5, the award recipients are, for Academic Excellence, Pio El-Khoury. For Academic Endeavour, the awards go to Angelina Schiacciatano and Hunter Morriman. In Year 6, the award recipients are, for Academic Excellence, Hardy Tran and Blaise Pisano. For Academic Endeavour, the awards go to Ivan Afonasov, Malachi Weston and Sarah Aki. I extend my congratulations to each of these students. I would also like to congratulate all of our hard-working primary students on completing 2024, even if your name was not called out here today. It is my privilege now to recognise each of our Year 6 students in distance education as they complete primary school. Sarah Aki, Ivan Afonasov, Savannah Antown, Justine Artilaga, Maisie Barrett, Sienna Benz, Taylor Brennan, Avalili Brown, Elijah Chamakuri, Isabella Davey, Ella Dawson, Maverick Dixon, Bassam Alfeki, Olivia Elias, Marcus Fink, Heidi Fitzgerald, Alita Bonua, Adam Gamrawi, Finn Grant, Matthew Groves, Raphael Ho, Josh Harland, Bradley Honor, Eric Jagboam, Grace Janus, Evie Jones, Chelsea Karki, Oliver Keenan, Jack Kendall, Malachi Kilburn Stockyo, Benjamin Lim, Elijah Lim, Stella Marone, Jaden McNaughton, Jada Moore, Ruby Muscat, Elizabeth Perry, Alana Petkovich, Blaise Pisano, Jed Roberts, Calvin Scalo, Winter Steinhardt, Hardy Tran, Ava Tyler, Fletcher Veltmeyer, Malachi Weston, Charlotte Whelan, Darcy White, McAllister White, Micah Young, Zachary Liu, Nimrod Zomba. Congratulations to these students, and may God bless them as they prepare to enter secondary school. I would like to invite our Head of Distance Education, Mr. Luke Reifler, back to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Fitzgerald. Before we begin with the secondary awards, we will take a moment to hear from a secondary student about their experiences in distance education this year.
Distance education overall has been an exceptional opportunity for me to hone my skills and to succeed in my given subjects. In Year 12, my time has completed at ACC. However, there have been incredible opportunities, such as visiting the Sydney University for English Advanced Biology and Chemistry, and even sometimes visiting the school on campus to learn alongside my fellow peers. Overall, DE has been an incredible opportunity for me to learn via the technology, but to also do it in the comfort of my own home, and sometimes learning in my pajamas. However, there have been challenges along the way. Some challenges that I've personally experienced while being in distance education has been the balance between being super duper productive and not being so productive. When I started in 2019, I found myself becoming incredibly unproductive, and I would also catch myself playing games when I probably should have been studying, or sometimes even going onto YouTube and learning how to be productive when I should have been productive. On the flip side, in Year 12, I found myself becoming incredibly overworked and completing these lessons to such a high degree that I ended up experiencing burnout when I got to my trials. As a tip to combat between the problem of being super duper productive and being not so productive would be to dedicate time through a timetable on what you should be learning throughout the day, and making sure that you are very, very strict with that timeline and making sure that you are exclusively working on your lessons. To combat then the problem of burnout, make sure to also have some time to experience just some downtime. Play a game, go out for a walk, watch a movie, do whatever. And as a final tip as well, for every student watching today, make sure to also ask the teachers for help, whether you might think it's silly or not, because these incredible teachers are here to help us learn and to develop and to grow, whether you are in kindergarten or in Year 12.
Thank you, Natalia, for sharing those reflections with us today. We will now present our secondary awards across two key areas, academic excellence and endeavour. These awards will be announced by some of our secondary class mentors. To begin, I invite Mrs. Rachel Law to the stage.
Hello students, it is my honour to announce some of the recipients in Stage 4 for Academic Excellence and Endeavour. In Year 7, the award recipients are, for Academic Excellence, Valerie Brooke, Dashel Prashad, Eden Valla, Zarina Jafar, Trent Martin, and Vin Gore. For Academic Endeavour, Hannah Ayub, Braxton Adams Gluck, Temperance Kuhn, Stephen Olsen, Olivia Allen, and Wesley Chang. I extend my congratulations to each of these students. I would now like to invite Mrs. Lynette Garth to announce our award recipients for Year 8.
It is my pleasure to announce the remainder of the recipients in Stage 4 for Academic Excellence and Endeavour. In Year 8, the award recipients are, for Academic Excellence, Andre Treblanche, Jack Christopherson, Bethany Wheeler, Claudia Baker, Lewis Mayerson, Charisse Folkerts, Thomas Evans. For Academic Endeavour, the students' names are Charles Stonestreet, Lucy Brill, Lachlan Samwise, Jersey May Poole, Louisa Pembleton, Jacob Palmer, and Bianca Billington. I extend my congratulations to each of these students. I would now like to invite Mrs. Sarah Leffley to announce our award recipients for Year 9.
It is my privilege to announce some of the recipients in Stage 5 for Academic Excellence and Endeavour. In Year 9, the award recipients are: for Academic Excellence, Grace Malcolm, Zion Young, Estelle Wong, Noah Rigg, Jason Chu, Abigail Whalen, Alicia Weir, Georgia Sparks, Matilda Emmerich, Jurian Oliver, and Zara Wilson. For Academic Endeavour, Phoebe Desier, Sarah Bennett, Jabari Dompkins, Shalom Dompkins, Charles Dompkins, Amelie Bowen, Ruby Barrett, Natalia Cullen, Hannah Roseby, Levi Pyle, and Annika Nazarian. I extend my congratulations to each of these students. I would now like to invite Mr. Matt Pettit to announce our award recipients for Year 10.
It is my honour to announce the remainder of the recipients in Stage 5 for Academic Excellence and Endeavour. In Year 10, the award recipients are: for Academic Excellence, Pierre Terblanche, Chloe West, Noah Chamberlain, Tia Krista El-Khoury, Isabel Ness, Pippa Pope, Amelia Griffiths, Jessica Evans, and Amelia Ness. For Academic Endeavour, Anna Rintle, Imogen Hammond, Marcus Anderson, Tiffany Dempsey, Iris Matumani, Sophia Michaels, Gemma Chadwick, Damon Haddad, Alicia Mitchell. I extend my congratulations to these students. I would now like to invite Mrs. Murray Gihar to announce our award recipients for Year 11.
It is my pleasure to announce the recipients in Stage 6 for Academic Excellence and Endeavour. In Year 11, the award recipients are: for Academic Excellence, Kiana Owen, Persephone Coughlin, Claire Johnson, Lisa Lecomte. For Academic Endeavour, Sienna Kitchener, Annika Williams, Amelia Empringham, Angelina Arian. I extend my congratulations to each of these students. The Year 12 students already received their awards last term in their graduation ceremony before they sat their HSC exams this year. In fact, the Year 11 students have now already begun their Year 12 courses. So we wish each of the Stage 6 students all the best with their future endeavours. I would also like to congratulate all of our hard-working secondary students on completing 2024, even if your name was not called out here today. I now invite our Head of Academics, Mr. Brad Whale, to introduce the Year 11 First in Course Awards for 2024.
Our First in Course Awards are presented to students who have been recognised as achieving the top result in a preliminary HSC subject. At our college, we are blessed to have two modes of learning in most of our Stage 6 courses. These modes are called on-campus and distance education. As I announce these awards, I will recognise distance education students who have achieved first place in our distance education mode. In the subject area of English Studies, Emma Mihaljevic. In the subject area of English Standard, Jasmine Snow. In the subject area of English Advanced, Kiana Owen. In the subject area of Mathematics Standard, Annika Williams. In the subject area of Mathematics Advanced, Josiah Wright. In the subject area of Biology, Lisa Lecomte. In the subject area of Chemistry, Annika Williams. In the subject area of Physics, Quinn Armstrong. In the subject area of Business Studies, Jerome Estefan. In the subject area of Legal Studies, Kiana Owen. In the subject area of Ancient History, Kiana Owen. In the subject area of Studies of Religion 2, Alicia Duffy. In the subject area of Modern History, Kiana Owen. In the subject area of Food Technology, Maisie Goswell. In the subject area of Industrial Technology Multimedia, Claire Johnson. In the subject area of Personal Development, Health and Physical Education, Equal First in Course, Alicia Duffy and Annika Williams. In the subject area of Community and Family Studies, Claire Johnson. In the subject area of Music 1, Madison Gill. Congratulations to all these students. Before I invite Mrs. Sarah Allen to introduce the Sports Awards, we'll take a pause to appreciate a musical item.
Δρόμος σκοτεινός, η ζωή του καθενός, πες μου αν είμαι ζωντανός. Δώσε μου φωτιά, κάτσε κόντρα στο νοτιά, μην το ψάχνεις άλλο πια. Είχα ένα φιλό που τρελάθηκε, έκαψε τις μνήμες του και χάθηκε. Είχα μια αγάπη, μια νοφτά με πάτη, τίποτα δεν έχει τώρα πια. Πού να εξηγώ τι κατά βάθος είμαι εγώ, ποιος είναι άνθρωπος να του μιλήσω εγώ. Πού να εξηγώ της μονοξιάς το φορτηγό, τρέχει στη νύχτα δίχως φρένα και οδηγώ. Πού να εξηγώ τι κατά βάθος είμαι εγώ, ποιος είναι άνθρωπος να του μιλήσω εγώ. Πού να εξηγώ της μονοξιάς το φορτηγό, τρέχει στη νύχτα δίχως φρένα και οδηγώ. Δρόμος σκοτεινός, η ζωή του καθενός, πες μου αν είμαι ζωντανός. Άκου να σου πω, φεύγει ό,τι αγαπώ και δεν έχω πια σκοπό. Μόνο στο σταθμό τον δική σου τον λυγμό νιώθω πάλι στο λαιμό. Τώρα γίναν όλοι τους αντιστάκτοι και είναι η ψυχούλα μου παρήσακτη. Είχα μια αγάπη, μια νοφτά με πάτη, τίποτα δεν έχω τώρα πια. Πού να εξηγώ πού να εξηγώ της μονοξιάς το φορτηγό, τρέχει στη νύχτα δίχως φρένα και οδηγώ. Πού να εξηγώ τι κατά βάθος είμαι εγώ, ποιος είναι άνθρωπος να του μιλήσω. στη νύχτα δίχως φρένα και οδηγό. Δρόμος σκοτεινός, η ζωή του καθενός. Πες μου αν είμαι ζωντανός. Thank you.
What a marvellous performance. It is my privilege now to present our Distance Education Sports Awards for 2024. Sport is an important part of ACC life, and students have the opportunity to represent the school in a wide variety of competitions and at different levels. Students are awarded points for representing the college at various levels, and the following students are being recognised as having provided the most significant contribution to this aspect of college life. Our outstanding contribution to College Sport Awards go to Azriel Cooper in Year 7, Alessandra King Andrews in Year 8, Jordan Dean in Year 9, Megan Lowe in Year 10, Tiffany Gorman and Amelia Empingham in Year 11. Congratulations to you all on this fine achievement. Our next awards are for the Primary and Secondary Sportsperson of the Year awards. This award is presented to students who have consistently contributed to the Australian Christian College sport program, demonstrating skill and determination. Throughout the course of the year, students have the opportunity to represent the college in a wide variety of events and competitions. Points are awarded for representation in school teams and at carnivals, and the overall points are calculated in order to honour our Sportsperson of the Year. The Sportsperson of the Year award is presented to Matthew Groves for primary, Jordan Dean for secondary. Congratulations. We also recognise that there are many students in our Elite Pursuits program who have made outstanding improvements and achievements in their own field of passion and excellence outside of the Australian Christian College Sport program. The recognition of Outstanding Sports Performance Award is presented to Charlie Duna in the field of ballet. I would now like to invite our Head of Distance Education, Mr. Luke Reifler, to announce the Head of Distance Education Encouragement Awards and our DUCS Award recipient.
Thank you, Mrs. Allen. Our next set of awards are our Head of Distance Education Encouragement Awards. These are given to students who have reflected the Christ values of Australian Christian College within the context of distance education. C for courage, H for humility, R for respect, I for initiative, S for self-control, and T for trust. These values, based on the characteristics of Jesus Christ, help our communities to function respectfully and joyfully as we serve one another and bring glory to God. It is our privilege to honour the following students for both the determined spirit and exemplary display of character that we have seen from afar through our interactions in distance education. Today it is my privilege to announce that these awards go to, in primary, Romaine Stiller. In Stage 4, Hannah Ayub. In Stage 5, Patrick Reeve. In Stage 6, Ryan Madden. I extend my congratulations to each of these students. Our final award is presented to the DUCS of Year 12. This award highlights the outstanding effort that this student made across all subjects. Their consistently high work ethic, engagement, and outstanding attitude have resulted in this recognition today. I would like to warmly congratulate Amelie Manabat on receiving this prestigious award. Emily completed Year 11 and 12 on campus at Marsden Park after being in distance education from Year 7 to Year 10. Congratulations. We are so thankful for the opportunity we had today to reach into your home, your farm, your apartment, your boat, or wherever you are watching from today, or indeed whenever you are watching it. Please share the link to this ceremony with your friends and family so they can watch the recording at a time that is convenient for them. Thank you for showing your appreciation towards those mentioned today, and I hope that you can make a moment now to give a pulse gratitude to someone else who comes to mind that you want to encourage, whether it's a classmate or a teacher. Just before you do that, please adopt an attitude of prayer as I close our time together. Father God, I thank you for the achievements of these students that were recognized today. Thank you for bringing each of them to the end of the year, whether they received an award or not. And I pray for your peace to be with them as they build their lives day by day, that they would lean on you to guide them through life. May you share in the wonder of our sacred King Jesus' birthday this Christmas season and enjoy the summer break with your family and friends. All the best with the days ahead. Stay safe and God bless.